Alright, everybody, welcome back to Living the Fantasy with your hosts, Kyle and Matt.
Yeah,
So,
that's us.
small list of people this week. Quarterback, not much to talk about. I'm going to throw Sam Darnold's name up in there because Sam Darnold's a G. He killed it against the Cowboys. He looked good. Dropped like 20 points. He looks like he could be a solid quarterback. He looked like that in preseason. He definitely wouldn't be bad. So,
Yeah, Sam Darnold's heat, bro. He's the mono king.
Mono King, man. He's done.
Yep, I think that's a good pickup for most leagues. If you have one of those quarterbacks that sucked this week, that was hopefully going to be good.
Yeah, like Garner
Like,
trash can.
Like Andy Dalton, unless you're in a double points rushing touchdown league.
And Jared Goff, 1 point. Just drop his ass for Sam Darnold right now. Don't do that, but like, you might want to.
Jacoby Brissett's been just all right, so I think Sam Darnold's a good pickup for that. Like, yeah.
So moving on. Next, we got the running backs. Jamaal Williams. All right.
I think that's the number one pickup in my opinion.
You think so?
This week, yeah, I think so, because they're using him a lot more than like you would want them to be using him as an Aaron Jones owner.
But I think
he's getting a lot.
I think part of that though is because like Aaron Jones fumbled the ball, so they went on.
Yeah, he fumbled the ball and he dropped a deep pass and like all that stuff. But like still, they've been showing early on in the season that they wanted to get Jamaal Williams the ball and they wanted to do that split backfield BS.
Yeah.
They just couldn't do it because he got injured at the end of the Philly game, and then against Dallas he couldn't play and all that. So Aaron Jones took off for 4 touchdowns when Jamaal Williams isn't on the field, but when he is on the field, they're taking hella work from him. So,
yeah, I definitely don't mind that pickup, and that's why he's on the list. But yeah, I'm just a little skeptical just because of like how much work is he gonna get each week.
He's getting
upside,
20. He's getting 20 touches like last week against Detroit. I don't think that next week he's going to do very well against Oakland, but in the future, like in those future games, I think he's going to succeed.
He's definitely not. He's worth a look for sure. All depends on who you have, but
I got bit by something on my hand and it hurts.
the fantasy bug, bro. You got bit by the fantasy bug.
I got bit by the fantasy bug, dude. I won 8 matchups this week. Sorry. What are we doing?
I dropped 195 in decap, number 1, baby. Anyways,
All right,
wide receivers.
Continue.
So we got Auden Tate. So he should have been already picked up like last week or whatever, or like 2 weeks ago. But maybe somebody dropped him off the bad week that he had. Did really good this week against the Patriots. Really the only receiver they have right now. So like Auden Tate, why not?
Yeah, I think Auden Tate's a good pickup. He's not a free agent in any of my leagues, so like I can't really count him.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yeah, some of these guys might definitely be taken in the wide receiver column, but these are guys that like might have been dropped by their players. So
yeah, and honestly, there's like random free agents in like all my leagues. Like my mom dropped Josh Jacobs last week, but then she begged the commissioner to put him back on her team, and then he did. So I don't know. I don't know what that's about, but
and there's guys like Kenyon Drake that might be on the board. They might want to look at. There's guys like Tariq Cohen, Rashad Penny.
Yep.
I don't know. There's some guys out there. AP.
Yeah, I think Auden Tate's a good pickup, and I think he will be a free agent in some of your leagues for sure, but just not most of them.
Yeah. And then we got Robby Anderson. So a lot of people dropped his ass because they were like, "Man, this is bullshit. Sam Darnold, fuck him." It's just.
Well, I mean, I don't know if people hated Sam Darnold that much, but
they're upset that Sam Darnold is got mono, bro, because there's high hopes for Robby Anderson.
Yeah.
And then,
I think it's hella funny, that whole situation. But
yeah. So anyway, Robby Anderson, he killed it last week against the Cowboys. He's back. Yeah, he's worth a pickup. I mean, I don't know. He's weird because like he's a long bomb player that like if he doesn't get that long catch, is he going to be good on a week? Might not be, but he does get targeted, decent amount. So.
Yeah, I think he's one of Sam Darnold's favorite receivers, and he's like super athletically gifted, so he's gonna find the ball. It's just a matter of as long as his quarterback can get him the ball, he will do something with it. Like, and I don't think he had that opportunity before with those other quarterbacks. So
yeah, and then we got Jamison Crowder, his teammate, his boy, his partner in crime. Jamison Crowder was targeted a good amount from Sam Darnold. It was like his go-to like dump off player. It's like he's like the tight end that everybody uses, you know. And maybe that changes when Herndon comes back, but
No, I don't think so. I really don't.
It's still Crowder's one of his favorite targets still.
Yeah.
If anything, Crowder just hurts Herndon.
Yeah, for sure. Crowder's elite coming across the field. He's good on those slant routes. He's good on those quick overs. Like he's just like he's a guy that like if he's getting targeted like he does when Sam Darnold is on the field, you want him in your lineup every single week. I think he's actually a better pickup than Robby Anderson. Like because the 2 weeks that I don't know. Did Sam Darnold play week 1, right?
I think he played like most of it. Yeah, I think he played week 1.
Okay, because week 1 he had 17 targets and 14 receptions for 99 yards.
Yeah.
And then this week he had nine targets, 6 receptions for 98 yards. So like he's consistently getting almost 100 yards with Sam Darnold on the field, and then in his other games he got 8, 5, and 3 points. So I think that's like statistically, he's an entire other wide receiver when Sam Darnold is on the field versus when he's not.
I feel that. I mean, he's
all about timing routes. So if the timing's right, he's good.
Yeah, it might not feel like a good pickup, like over Robby Anderson, but in reality, it probably could be better. So
statistically, I think it will be. Yeah.
Yeah. To put it into perspective, it was like 3rd down, huge play of the game, and basically they did a route where Robby Anderson did a slant, and then Crowder went like up and out over him, and then Robby Anderson was wide open on the slant across the middle. Donald was like, "Nah, fuck that shit. I'm throwing it to Crowder."
So, nah, fuck that. I trust Crowder. Yeah.
I trust Crowder, and then it was just.
Crowder's got heart, man. He runs hard every single play. Like I think he's gonna get some mad points this year if they actually use him right. Like the Redskins never used him right, and that's why he never got any points.
Yeah. So, anyways, moving on. We got Auden Tate. Second week in a row, I think he's on this list, or maybe I don't.
Yeah, but he's still gonna be a free agent all year.
He's gonna be a free agent still. Yeah, he's doing good, still putting up points. Once AJ Green comes back, though, it might hurt him. AJ Green's gonna either practice this week or next week. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't think it even hurts him that much. I think it's just like they're throwing the ball like nobody's business.
Yeah. So Auden Tate, he's if you need a plug and play guy for the next couple of weeks, he's there.
This is the last week that you're probably going to be able to pick him up because I think he's going to be grabbed in pretty much every league after this. Like regardless of what he does, honestly, like I think that's just my opinion.
All right, so the last receiver we got today, the man, the myth, the legend, DeSean Jackson. So a lot of people dropped him because he's injured.
Did he do something this week?
Nah, it's just that he's going to be coming back next week or the week after.
I was like, okay, yeah, that might be a good pickup for sure.
They said that he's feeling better. I think he's practicing or he's going to practice, and he's like questionable for Sunday. So if he does play, definitely could be good.
Yeah, we are on what, week 7 now?
Yeah.
So y'all are playing Dallas
this week. Back soon.
Dude, if y'all play Dallas and he plays this week, like that's a solid matchup right there.
It's not bad. So, anyways, DeSean Jackson, keep your eye out on him. Might not be a bad pickup.
Yeah, I think that's a decent pickup for sure. It's just it's hard to do. Like I think I might rather have Jamison. Well, it's a toss up for me on Jamison Crowder and DeSean. Because like I feel like Jamison will provide more consistent value. Like every single week, I think he's
straight up.
Yeah, DeSean just has that like 2-3 touchdown upside, like that. You want in a fantasy player. So yeah. It's tough because week 1 he crushed obviously the Redskins, but it's still the Redskins.
Well, when he comes back, he'll be the best receiver on our team. So.
Well, and I think I agree on that, but it's like I don't know. I just want to see them use him as the best receiver on the team, I guess.
Yeah, it's just the problem is if you wait, he might not be there, or you're gonna have to spend money.
Yeah, for sure. And think about like when he played the Redskins, all the routes that he caught balls on were just hella deep.
Wow.
And I don't know. I think I want to see him have a bigger role, like across the middle and like all that,
like in routes and out routes or whatever. I feel you.
Yeah, but most of his yards, like he had a few, like it was like very small sample.
Yeah, there's just nobody on our team that's worth a shit receiving though. So.
Yeah, it's tough times. He's gonna get his work, I guarantee it. But so there's other guys too to grab that. It's just tough because I don't want to drop any of the guys that are on my list.
Week, to be honest,
yeah.
Assuming these guys are available.
The league where I want to pick up Jamison and DeSean Jackson, I'm looking at it right now, and like one guy I can drop is Auden Tate, but I really like him and I want to keep him on my team. Obviously, his value is going down, and these other guys' values are going up. So it's probably smart to go grab D-Jax or Jamison, but whatever. But then aside from that, I have 5 other receivers that I can't drop. They're just not droppable players. So
Yeah.
it's tough.
Yeah. So tight ends, we got Chris Herndon. He hasn't been picked up yet. Maybe you can pick him up now. Another week, he was out because of a hamstring. I don't know if he's injured your hamstring. You're probably out multiple weeks, to be honest. But I mean, I don't know. He's questionable so far.
Hammy's a consistent injury, man. I was super hype on Chris Herndon when he came back, or when he was supposed to come back, and then I was like, "Oh, he's got a hammy. Never mind. Let me drop him from all my leagues because hammies just linger, man."
Yeah, no, it's a pain in the ass. But I mean, it's just how bad is it injured? You know, like I don't know.
I don't know if it matters, to be honest. Like, if he's not coming back after like a 4-week suspension or 5-week suspension or whatever it was, then like clearly there's something wrong because that means he's had the injury most of the year.
Well, no, he injured it in practice.
Yeah, that sounds like bullshit to me, though. I don't like take any of the reports at like face value. Like, if they say, "Oh, well, he injured it in practice," I'm like, "Nah, dude, you probably had that hammy all freaking year." I'm just like,
yeah, I don't know. It's just somebody to look at if he comes back, or if you want to stash him until he comes back. I don't know.
Yeah, I want to see a good game out of him before I grab him now.
But the tight end list is just so shit right now. Like, you just lost Will Disney for the year now. Vance McDonald's garbage. OJ's garbage. Like, there's so many garbage tight ends out there, man. So you gotta do what you gotta do and hope that he comes back and he's legit.
Yeah, if you're struggling and you've got like Njoku and OJ Howard and like all these guys, then like you might as well go pick up Chris Herndon. But I mean, if you've got anybody worth a dang, I'm just like, I'm gonna keep my guys.
Yeah.
Like, I have decent tight ends in most of my leagues, so like
I literally have OJ Howard, Vance McDonald, and Chris Herndon on the same team.
Oh, that's tough stuff.
And it's rough because like generally I only roster like one tight end.
Oh yeah,
So
I've actually had to roster
time.
3 tight ends in a few leagues this year.
This is the first time I've ever done that, like in the NFL history.
I've done the exact same thing, and it's the first time I've done it as well.
But I mean,
I had a league
that
right
team's
at
5-1,
OJ Howard
so
and Njoku.
I don't need a bench when my team's that good, right?
Yeah.
I
have
don't
a
know.
league with Njoku, OJ Howard, and George Kittle, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it helps that like AJ Green's on the injury reserved for me, so I have like good receivers just basically on the fucking, you know. But anyways, Chris Herndon.
Chris Herndon.
Next guy, Hunter Henry for sure is gonna be a huge pickup, and he probably was already.
Yes.
He's probably picked up before they even played.
Yeah.
So that kind of sucks because he was only available in like one of my leagues. But if he's still out there, that's huge.
I didn't
bro.
expect him to blow up that much in week 1, like week 1 of returning. I thought they were going to conserve him a little bit and like not give him the ball. And then he comes out just like swinging. So I didn't play him in any of the leagues I had him, and it was very frustrating. And then he's also not a free agent in any of my leagues. But if he is a free agent in your league, which he will be in some, grab that man. He's a top 5 tight end at this point. So
Yeah, those tight end positions just so fucked. You gotta get tight ends.
it's like Darren Waller,
Mark Andrews,
Travis Kelce.
And Zach Ertz has been
Zach Ertz.
kind of shitty sometimes. He hasn't been doing anything crazy, but like he's still Zach Ertz. George Kittle.
Yeah, I would put Zach Ertz in there, and then Kittle, whatever, and then I would throw Hunter Henry right there.
Yeah,
I would honestly probably put Hunter Henry above Kittle right now. Kittle hasn't done that much, right?
No, Kittle just went off.
This week?
I think he did. Yeah, he did really good this week. I think he even did good last week too. I don't know.
Oh, he did do well this week. Yeah, he's been all right. Okay, never mind.
He's been better than Zach Ertz.
I retract my statement. He had 103 yards this last week.
Yeah. Evan Ingram is in there, but Evan Ingram hasn't done much either lately. I don't know, but that's pretty much it. Other than that, you're just looking at fucking dumpster tight ends. So.
Yeah, I mean, I like Dawson Knox. You know. He hasn't done anything. I'll be honest, he hasn't done anything, but Buffalo is heading into the easiest part of their schedule. It is like Josh Allen, like, heaven. He's going. They got Miami. Look at dude. They got Miami, Philly, Washington, Cleveland, Miami again, Denver, and Dallas.
That might be a good pickup then.
That might be a solid pickup. That's what I'm saying.
They have on the quarterback list. It's your Josh Allen. Pick him up.
Oh, yeah. My bad. Yeah, Josh Allen's a great pickup. If you can find him on free agency, like,
yeah,
like, so that's solid.
So get those NFC ASC quarterbacks.
Yeah. Yeah, that is. I mean, look at that. Those matchups, man. That's like
Juicy.
Miami twice, Philly and
Oh,
Washington.
you can run
are you
200
kidding
yards
me?
as a quarterback on Miami.
Dude, oof, oof.
Yeah, that's a 2-touchdown rushing
The
game for Josh Allen.
Redskins beat Miami. Come on.
Come on. Redskins.
I mean, Miami threw the game, and I won my survival pool because of it. But whatever.
Yeah. Anyways, it's gonna conclude the list. It's a smaller list this week, guys.
It was a very tired list too.
Very tired list.
But hopefully some crazy stuff happens in fantasy football next week, and there's some free agents to pick up, and not nothing too crazy, but you know what I mean. Oh, Gronk just said no, he's not returning.
Yep, he's not returning. So Gronk is not on the tight end pickup list this week.
Yep, I guess I can drop him now.
Yep. Anyways, like, subscribe, tune in with us on our stream on Sunday mornings at 8 o'clock. We'd love having people there. And that's it. That's it.
All right, peace be with you.
Have a good day.